morning, healers. This is Finn Graves, and I have another artist challenge for you for this week. So I was thinking about last week's challenge where I told you to carry your sketchbook around and sketch in it for 15 minutes every day. Did you try doing that? How did it feel? Did it work for you? Comment below if it did. And so now this week, let's talk about the second week's artist challenge, color. So one of the things that I teach in my Thrive Art Therapy workshops, which some of you have attended, I know this, is that color can change your emotional and mental mood. So I find I show people and I tell people to do this exercise with like large watercolor washes. So get out your sketchbook, take notes, and let's talk about that. All right? Okay, so using color to shift your mood is a really fun, kind of quick and silly way to fill up your sketchbook, as well as to give you backgrounds to work on top of. So open your sketchbook up, lay out all of your watercolor things. You need water, you need your brush, you need your palette, all that stuff, which you have, I know you do. And grab it out and pick whatever color feels the most resonant to you right now. When I'm feeling super anxious, the color that pops up for me immediately is like bright yellows. Yellow is always anxiety for me. It's also like gold is happiness, so it's interesting that it's very close. So I'll take yellow and I'll just like wash it across the page. Fill the whole page. Yeah, you're filling it. I mean, you can fill it however you want. You can fill it in a square, you can fill it in a circle, you can like fill all the edges in between the cracks of the spiral bound pieces. It doesn't really matter. You know, just trust your own intuition and let yourself do what it is that feels good for you, right? And so by doing that, then grab a piece of wax paper, put it in between, smush it, go to the next page. Pick the next color that feels good. Maybe it's a bright green, and you take that bright green and you wash it over the page. You wash it over the page. It's done. Okay, wax paper, smash, move on. Next one, maybe it's a bright blue or a dark blue. Maybe you feel really dark. And so take that, wash it over the page, and again, wax paper, smash it, next page. Now keep doing this with all of the colors until you feel kind of as if your soul has like finally like come out. It's like kind of an emotional form of vomit, but which is gross, I know, but it totally like drains it out of you. Or lymph draining. There we go. It's more like an emotional form of lymph draining. And so just by you doing this practice and you doing this practice, see how you feel when you finally feel like, whoa, and it's done. Right? And when you hit that spot, when you hit that resonant spot where your body's like, oh, okay, I painted enough, is usually about half an hour into the process. So at about half an hour into the process, I want you to take a minute, breathe deeply, and just like check in with yourself. See how you feel. See where you're at, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and then I want you to like make a note on the back of the page that you finished, and just shut it all up and go and do something else. Come back to it like at any point during the week and do this repeatedly. Try this exercise 2 or 3 times this week and see how it works for you. See what happens. See what thoughts and concepts come up. And while you're doing that, I want you to like really like sink into it and not think at all. The more you can turn off your brain during this process, the better you're gonna feel. That's just one of the parts of it. So yeah, check it out this week. See if you like it. Comment below and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the like exercise, I guess is what it's called. I was like the tutorial, but I didn't show you how to do it. Yeah, and then I'll see you next week. I love you. The work that you do is so incredible, and I'm so inspired by you all of the time. Thank you for being you, really.